Hey, welcome to Lakeside Tarot. My name is Tara. Thank you for joining me for today's reading. This reading is going to be for the collective. It may or may not resonate with you. Please use your own discernment to decide what is and what is not for you. Today is Thursday, April 10th. All right, let's hop right in, see what's going on in the collective energy. I unfortunately today have thought that it was Friday all day. So I got to like almost the end of my work day and I was like, oh man, what do you mean it's Thursday? I got to work tomorrow? Vacation at the beginning of a week really throws things off. All right, we got conflict resolution, compromising, making amends, positive outcome. Okay. Okay. Egg on their face, ashamed, backfired, got caught. Let's see. Controversy, drama, scandal, truth coming out. And then we've got reconciliation, harmony, resolving issues, getting back together. All right. So that's an interesting start here. It's looking to me, but we've got secretive that's kind of poking out here. Snooping, caught, guilt, avoidance. So yeah, anyways, there's someone here that looks like something happened. Someone in the past was trying to like force some kind of conflict resolution with you. Every time I see this card, and I don't know that I'll ever be able to see it any differently. A lot of the times when I look at cards, I see different things, but all I can see is that he's got this pencil and it's like moving her hair out of the way. To me, it's a forceful thing. It's like you're way too much in her personal space right there. Moving her hair out of the way with a pencil, like that would be insane. So, anyways, I don't know. I mean, it's not all that serious, I guess. It's just a picture. But anyways, is that pencil sharpened? I can't tell. It doesn't look like an eraser. What does he have? An unsharpened pencil there? That's even more weird. Anyways, there's someone here that was trying to force a conflict resolution with you, and they wanted to do this so that they didn't get exposed. Okay. In yesterday's reading, it was saying someone here is being exposed and like in a freaking psychosis now and green with envy over what's going on in your life now. Um, anyways, this person here it's like they failed because you can see here this feminine energy is not paying the least bit of attention to this person. So someone may have tried to resolve conflict with you and you may have just straight up rejected them or ignored them. Whatever the case is, it did not work out for them and they're feeling this is someone who lied to you in the past with secretive and snooping, caught, guilt, all this stuff, avoidance, all those cards coming out. And this is coming out behind reconciliation. Double life, you can't make it up. This person was trying to reconcile with you, and this is somebody who was living a double life. Harmony, so you've got reconciliation, harmony, resolving issues, getting back together, double life, and on here it says liar, deception in another relationship. This is someone who's living a double life, if not a triple or quadruple life, okay? This is someone who's not loyal, which is probably why you didn't want to compromise with them, okay? They're feeling ashamed. I think this person was trying to resolve conflict with you because they were afraid of this coming out, all right? It's like, even though you knew that they were living a double life, they figured, oh, well, I'll just, try to sweep this under the rug like I never did anything wrong here and nothing will come out. Yeah, well, guess what? It did come out. It did come out because this person, it's not even so much. Now, I don't know. I don't want to speak for anyone else. But it's almost like what's standing out more than anything here is it's the secretive, it's the caught, guilt, avoidance. It's that kind of stuff. It's not even so much, yeah, the mind games, immature, testing you, analyzing you. It's all of that stuff that's more bothersome even than the fact that you're living a double life, okay? You're living a double life, but you don't take accountability for it. For it. You don't take ownership for it. Not to say that that would make it morally better, of course not, but there's probably a lot less consequences to it if you're honest. You know, if you're going to have multiple parties, be honest with these people, give them the opportunity to decide for themselves if that's something they want to be involved in or not. But when you're hiding that and you're going around, you know, lying and being deceptive to other people, it's there's so much more damage that's done in that way. All right. So, anyways, it sounds like whatever happened here, whatever this person was doing, however they were living their life, whoever's involved here, it's coming out. Okay. People are starting to see or hear about what really happened in the situation. All right. Let's keep going. Georgia weather cannot decide what it wants to do. It's like sunny, and then it's hot, then it's cold, then it's raining. We've had like the most wild storms come through. All right. We got poverty. Okay. This is coming out to clarify conflict resolution. It did, yeah, change. So it's just, this is done. This is done. This person in your past was hoping for, to make amends with you. They wanted a positive outcome to this situation. Now, what is positive to this person? Is it reconciling with you and giving up their double life? Or is it just an avoidance of this, of the truth not coming out? All right. I don't know. We'll see if that comes out. But the fact is that you left this person out in the cold and you've changed. You've moved on from this situation. We got message, main male, community. Then we got lovers, expectation, high honor, main female, oof, journey, coffin, distant horizons. Yikes. So it's almost like, now I don't know if this person's married or if they're in some kind of relationship. I don't know if you were the other woman, or it's like almost in a sense you must have been like the other woman. Okay, I don't know. Now it could have been something where like you were married to them in the past and then they went to someone else, but you guys were still talking. I don't know. Whatever the situation was, what this is looking like is like this person's in some kind of relationship with somebody, and they have people on the side. Okay, they're living some kind of double life here, whether you were the other woman or there just was another woman. Whatever the case is, it's double life. Someone was living two different lives at least. And this has something to do with romance. This is a lovers type situation. This is somebody who has multiple lovers. Okay. They were trying to hide this from the person that they are with. Okay. Because when I first started the reading, I was like, okay, did this person really want to reconcile? Or was it that they were trying for things not to come out? I guess maybe we'll see in the reading. It's very much that this person they didn't want things to come out. The person that they're with did not know. Okay. You may have known about this other person, but they didn't know about you. If they knew about you, they were not told the truth about you. This person lied to this person about you. Okay. They could have told them that they had no feelings for you, or that that you guys were just friends. You know, there was some kind of romantic connection between you and this person, whether you were together or not. It was like there was more to it than just a friendship or a work association. This person was trying to hide it from the person that they're with, the person that they're in a relationship with. They must have lied to them. We got wealthy man in the reverse. False person. I mean, courthouse. House, unexpected income, courtship, high honor. Toil and labor gave great fortune. I don't know. This this is an emperor in the reverse. Okay, with wealthy man in the reverse coming out. To me, this is the emperor in this deck. With drama, scandal, truth coming out. This is a false emperor here. Okay, this is somebody who wanted people, maybe even you, to believe that they were an emperor in the upright, but they're not. This is not an emperor in the upright. What is this courthouse? Family room. They could be going through some kind of family court situation right now. Journey, gift, house, unexpected income, occupation, high honor, child, privileged lady, wealth, lovers, imprisonment. I don't know. They're worried about you coming into union with a true emperor. Okay. And you receiving, I don't know, what you deserve, because this person made you the other woman in some way, shape, or form here. Okay. So, anyways, so far we've got someone here that didn't want their person they're in a relationship with to find out that they were living some kind of double life. Yeah, what is this unfinished business here? Toxic people, contemplation, inferno, chaos, job loss, everything crumbling. Yeah, this person. Why did this person want to reconcile? They're like straight up begging, like, please, God, collective, come back. This person surrounded themselves with some really toxic individuals. Oh, man. Yeah, you don't want nothing to do with this shit. Why did this person want to reconcile? I mean, besides trying to hide, infatuation, denial, obsession, attraction, power struggles, imbalance, stubborn. Hmm. I don't know. What is this? Why the hell did they want mind games? Yeah, deuces. Like what is this? They just like were like, they really wanted to they wanted to live this double life. It's like they wanted you still around. They wanted you to like put up with it. Yeah, I don't fucking think so, man. It's real weird. This person definitely has some kind of obsession with you. Okay? But they're not an evolved, they're an emperor in the reverse. This is someone who cheats on the person that they're with. Like, that's what they wanted you to settle for. It's wild. Break up, forever, endings, cheating, broken trust. Yeah, I mean, An Empress energy is not going to put up with that change, transition. Bottom of the deck, social media, keeping tabs. This person watches you on social media. They're going through some kind of turmoil right now. This is someone who surrounded themselves with toxic individuals. And they're dealing with the consequences of this now. They're dealing with the consequences of the way that they treated you and, I don't know, the person they're with, and maybe even more people. Hater wants you to fail. Police, emergency, caution, keep out, call for help. Internet, social media stalking. Yeah, this person doesn't stop watching you. Some of you may have called the cops on them or at least reached out to somebody for help. This person's been hating on you ever since you left them. The person who wanted you, this Emperor in the reverse that wanted you to be, I don't know, they're like sister wife or some shit, or sister wife. I don't know. This is why they're hating on you. Abundance, wealth, riches. That doesn't end missing you. It said something like that. But anyways, yeah, weird. We got auditions, pretending, actor, death, transformation. Oof. They're around some real dark people. Strength, bravery, sacrifice. This person's got very toxic, dark ways and people around them. Very fake. Okay? You walked away from this and you went through a transition. That's it. I mean, as far as this thing with the past goes. Running away, hiding out, escape, nothing to see here, embarrassed, ashamed. Bullseye, on target, a shot in the dark. New hope, a sign that better days are coming. Lust, seduction, sexy. Unplanned meeting, warning, red flag sign. Letting your guard down, meeting new people. Standing your ground, not backing down, missing you, thinking about what to say. Reclaiming your power, remembering who the fuck you are. Yeah, so anyways, this person didn't want the truth coming out. They're missing you. Yeah, they really are, like, for real, not, they can't stop thinking about you. They cannot stop thinking about you. They're obsessed with your, like, spirituality. Okay, if this person knows that you're gifted, they're obsessed with that. I don't know. All right, well, let's see. Let's just keep going. Yeah, they're obsessed with your spiritual gifts. They're definitely hating on you for what you're manifesting. They think that there's unresolved. They think that this is unresolved between the two of you because they feel like there was love. Okay? It's almost like this person wants to come back and be like, I like express their feelings for you, but and almost I don't know what the point is, really. It's like they don't, this person wanted to reconcile with you in order for the person that they're with not to find out about the fact that they were, I don't know, it's coming across like they love you. Okay? They definitely miss you. But and now that, like, you ignored them, they're like obsessed with you and they want to apologize to you for ghosting you for this other person that they're with. But they also kind of hate you. It's not funny. It's really freaking wild. It's really wild. It's definitely like love hate for sure. All right, what else? Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Just saw 2020 on the clock. This person may have felt like they weren't enough for you in the past. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. You got karmic relationship here at the bottom. Yeah, this is a karmic. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So essentially, this is a karmic soulmate who was living a double life, trying to hide it. They felt love for you, but they didn't feel like they were enough. And instead of, like, it's like they wouldn't tell you that they loved you or how they felt about you. They just self-sabotage this relationship. They're afraid of intimacy. Very, very, very karmic. Very karmic. Very karmic. Trash box. This is coming out to clarify not enough. I mean, I feel so bad because it's like, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. But it's straight up like this person's a fucking clown. Six of Cups, someone from your past. Oof. Why is this motherfucker coming up here? Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Temperance. Slowly but surely things are changing here. Divine guidance. You were definitely divinely guided to get away from this person for a new beginning. If you're still in this relationship and this is like resonating with you, like, hey, I'm in a relationship with someone who's seeing other people or whatever the case is, that's probably karmic. It's probably pretty karmic. All right. I mean, you might need to be honest with yourself about what you're dealing with. We got 9 of Pentacles. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. Yeah. I mean, this was heartbreaking. Now, if this is current energy, then you're working with someone who just breaks your heart over and over and over again. Working with this person ends up breaking your heart. Why? Because it's a karmic relationship. Karmic relationships are not meant to last forever. They're meant to teach us lessons, okay? To trigger us, to give us an opportunity to grow. All right? So if you're still in a situation like this, you know, it might be time to walk away, especially if you're being divinely guided to walk away. If you're coming across certain readings that are talking about this karmic relationship, or you're having certain dreams, you really need to tap in and listen to divine guidance. Don't just keep going based on how you feel. Okay, the divine's there to help you. Got the Empress, the Magician, Strength. Yes, you have within yourself the power to manifest the strength to walk away from a karmic relationship. If this is something you haven't done already. If this is something that you've done already, this is why you are an Empress now, because you manifested strength to get the fuck out away from this. Does this look like a divine union here? No, this very much so looks like a karmic relationship. You got a trash box and an Empress. Those two don't go together. No, the Emperor goes with the Empress. Oh, man. So anyways, this relationship was very emotionally taxing. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. separation engagement ring. So for some of you, you were engaged to this person and then went through a separation. Or some of you separated and found out that this person was engaged to someone else. I mean, whatever the case is, this person betrayed the shit out of you. All right, we've got divine feminine running. Oh, bad news. This is bad news bears for this karmic. Okay, so you got a karmic from your past who wanted to come in, try to reconcile things with you, purely to hide the fact that they're living a double life. You may not have even been a part of this person's life in quite some time, but there was like something where they felt like the truth was going to come out. So they wanted to try to reconcile with you, even if you haven't spoken to this person in years. But you have nothing to do with this person at all. Turning your back. It's just clarifying it. Divine feminine running, turning your back. Love, hate. I said this earlier. This is legitimately a love-hate thing here. Don't get it twisted. This person did love you, but they also hate you. Like, I don't even know that it's they hate you. I think it's that they hate. First of all, this is somebody who's afraid of intimacy. So even though they love you, they hate the fact that you trigger their insecurities. Like for them, opening up, being vulnerable, having feelings, saying I love you, like being truly intimate with somebody, they're terrified of it. Okay? And this is not someone who's willing to change. This is somebody who just wants to have a double life. It's like they want the stability that they have with this person they're in a relationship with, but they also want you to be around because they love you. They have those feelings for you, but they don't want to fully embrace that relationship because they have a fear of intimacy and they're not willing to change. They're not willing to change. This person, they've never embraced this love. Instead, they get triggered and then they freaking hate you again. Why do they hate you? Because you're living in the moment. You don't give a shit. You got karmic ties. She's holding, like, I don't like the picture on that card. I wish they would have picked a different picture. But anyways, yeah, I mean, this was a karmic, shady, phony, trickster, illusions. Yeah. Round and round, cycles, triggers, lessons. Karmic, shady at the bottom of the deck. All right, what else? Sex. For some of you, this had something to do with sex. Like this was a sexual connection of sorts. Okay. But this is coming out to clarify divine feminine running. We got sweat, losing control, memory loss, partying, hanging out with friends, neglecting family and or children. So your angels are guiding you. Now, I don't know if this was you when you were dealing with this person. This is all kind of coming out in the past position here. Like, and by neglecting family and or children, partying, hanging out with friends, it doesn't have to be like extreme, but it's almost like you may have been putting the feelings of, or even the desire to be around this karmic over the things that you truly love, like your family or your kids, or maybe you're not a drinker, but when you were involved with this person, you were drinking. Kind of losing control of your emotions, not being able to, like, I said earlier, this was very emotionally taxing. So your emotions may have been up and down and up and down, not really ever. That's not a healthy place to be for an extended period of time, because the healing process that goes on after that takes a long time. Okay, because once you get out of a karmic relationship, you're still triggered as you meet new people, as you meet new friends, you meet healthy connections. There's triggering that goes on, thinking that this might happen again. It might, so anyways, what is this sweat about? What is this sweat? Yeah, I think this was just the unknowing. This person was very secretive. It's like you just never really had the answers. Okay, clarify turning your back. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Babe Ruth. Okay. This is, to me, kind of clarifying what I was saying. Like, you could be dealing with, even if this is something from your past, you could be dealing with triggers in the sense that, like, you might be fearful of not being successful now because of things that you've dealt with in your past. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. Dr. Seuss. It's like you've reclaimed your power here. You've reclaimed your identity. We got children, sabotage, proud of you, feminine ascending. This person may have tried to, if you have children, they may have tried to intentionally pull you away from your kids, try to isolate you from your kids. Now, this could have been targeted specifically towards your relationship with your children, or this was any relationship that you had. This could be with your parents, with your friends. Typically, if you've got someone very controlling and abusive, they want you isolated. So they don't want you to have a relationship with your kids or your parents or your friends. Like, they don't want you to have any relationships. Okay, so for some of you, you've had to rebuild relationships with your children since walking away from this person, because they sabotaged every relationship that you had. And they may not have directly sabotaged relationships, but it could have just been by abusing you mentally, emotionally. We've got limerence. This is coming, limerence is basically where you over romanticize something that a person, okay? It's not love. It is an illusion. Slow down, live in the moment, enjoy today's blessings. And then we've got mother. We get something to clarify mother here. Social media. Customs inspections, air travel. The fuck is that? Stranger, King of Swords, karma. I don't know. There was something. I mean, we got shady here. Work relationship, King of Wands, corrupt collaboration. Yeah, I don't know. There was some kind of corrupt collaboration going on here. I don't know. It might not. It might be something that you weren't even aware of. Okay. It's almost like this person was trying to do things behind your back to sabotage you, and it didn't work. You've been busy healing, meditating, taking care of yourself. So whatever they were doing after you left the situation behind, it's like it didn't even touch you. We got realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light, intervention, rescue, others involved. Nightlife and happiness. Bottom of the deck, family. All right. Death. Indulgence, loss. Yeah, someone was trying to end something for you. Your joy, your happiness. They may have tried to do something to get you hurt, like physically hurt. I don't know if this is like a hit or anything like that, but it's almost like if they could just get you to break a bone or something like that, or this someone when we're talking love hate, the the hate runs deep too. It wouldn't hurt you. Mask, deception. No shit, man. This person's got like multiple personalities here. Gift. They may have tried to like offer you something, or wearing a mask to make it look like they were going to offer you something, but they just wanted to keep you sick. This person wanted you like bedridden. They wanted to, this person like wanted you to be bedridden, like sick, injured, and they want to yell at you all at the same time. If they could have hurt you and made you bedridden and given you like COVID or something, some kind of sickness, and then stood over your bed and like yelled at you while you were hurt and sick at the same time, that would have made this person happy. When they hate you, that's how they feel. Oh man, it's wild. This person's wild. Luck, imagination, loneliness, protest, pride. This person's family doesn't like you. Okay. Mm-hmm. This person's friends may not have known like everything that happened between the two of you. Someone was trying to hurt you. I don't know who it was. They were definitely trying to hurt you. They may have come in, someone may have come in with the guys that they wanted to work with you or something like that, and you didn't go for it. Spiritual strength, patience, and planning. Balance. We got choose wisely at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Spiritual strength, patience, and planning, and balance. We have conquer. You definitely had heavy spiritual protection. Yeah, crown chakra. You had spirit guides that were giving you downloads to help you conquer some kind of obstacles here that were meant to make you crumble. Sensuality. Third eye chakra. Authentic. 5D contact, reconcile, intention, planning, protection. Lots of downloads here. Whoever this is for, you definitely receive downloads from your spirit guides in the dream state or during the day, whatever the case is, highly intuitive. But your spirit team was protecting you. They were letting you know what this person's intentions were, giving you the time and the space that you needed in order to learn what you needed to learn. See how he's holding up that roof there? It's like almost like this is you in prayer and meditation, and this is your spirit team holding this roof that was meant to just crush you up. They were holding it up for you so that you could receive these downloads and climb these mountains. Okay? Your spirit team was communicating with you via 5D contact in whatever way that is. It could be through music, angel numbers, signs, protection. Observe. Intuition. Yeah. It's, you know what they did is they like bought you time, where it's like this wall almost, you know, that like the Mario references. I think there's a level in Mario where the ceiling is just slowly but surely like closing in. Okay, I don't know. But anyways, I'm kind of getting that where like the ceiling was slowly closing in on you, and it was meant to just crush you. Okay? And I don't know if this was a spirit that was, I don't know. Whatever it was, you were not meant to, you were meant to survive it. But it's like, this could have just been temptation, okay? Or getting caught in another karmic cycle, right? That for some of you, getting caught in this karmic cycle one more time could have meant something really bad for you. If it didn't mean something very bad for you, you certainly would have missed out on your true blessings had you gotten wrapped back up in this again. Yeah, some of you guys, you know, you used your intuition to make a choice to walk away from this situation. Love begins, moving on. Okay? And this is love within yourself, self-control. All right? It's really, really a beautiful thing. For those of you that have already walked away from this past karmic relationship and chose yourself, congratulations. Congratulations on learning self-love, obstacles and challenges. I mean, this was for real meant to break you. We have rejoice and celebration. Some of you need to celebrate here. Celebrate yourself. All right, what else? We got the fates. We got by the book. And we have a change in the wind. Uh-oh. Bottom of the deck is yang. And then I saw go the distance. All right. We got stress and you are deserving. Healing. Bottled up. Some of you have some bottled up stress that you need to release. This could be through crying. I don't know. Look, if you're feeling bottled up stress, maybe Google different ways to release stress. Okay. I don't know. I'm not a stress relief coach. I mean, I can give you some ideas. Go get a massage. Go on a vacation. You know, I don't know. It depends on what works for you too. But there's something you need to release something here. Some bottled up stress from what you went through. We got happiness and gloom. ambition, gratitude, joy, healing, change. Some of you are very much self-aware when it comes to light and dark, duality within yourself, within the universe, you know, all of that. And how we got bottled up in the reverse here. Some of you, that stress and that bottled up, it was coming out in the past position. This could have been in the past. But through this spiritual journey, through understanding yourself, through coming into union with yourself, that has helped. There's still something that needs to be released, though. It might just be acknowledgement of how far you've come. Anger, relieved. Trauma in the reverse, reflection, renewal. You could have had some bottled up anger, or you may have expressed yourself when you were stressed by using anger. So this would have been some kind of trauma response. But something's changed here. Yeah, through reflection, through self-awareness, overwhelmed love, fed up, slowed down. You may have learned that if you're getting, you know, if you're starting to feel a little stress, you need to stop. You need to take a nap. You need to eat a little something. You need to pause before you react to a situation. This is like, you're a new person. This has something to do with healing something on your masculine side. The masculine side of you felt orphaned, okay? Could have been safety, root chakra, security, protection. You may have felt very much on your own when you were younger. Maybe you didn't have a lot of help. Maybe you didn't have anyone like a masculine energy to help you in certain areas. It's almost like you had to rely on yourself to be that masculine energy. And there may have been some anger in the past, but you've worked through that over time. This person from this karmic may have been somebody who triggered all those traumas in you. Okay, they may have mirrored to you a lot of what you, why you felt. Okay, so with this being like a wealthy man in the reverse, an emperor in the reverse, there was something lacking as far as your inner masculine. And this person was mirroring this trauma to you. But you went in and went on a spiritual journey and healed that. What was within you that attracted this person to you in the first place. We got fire, confidence, optimism, passion, bravery. Yin, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. Conjunction and union, merging and coming together. Very much inner union here. I'm not getting, well, we got house 7, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnership. So, I don't know, it's like inner unions happening and outer union may be coming shortly after that. So in other words, you may be meeting someone who's an emperor in the upright, or coming into union with an emperor in the upright. Got the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're chilling on your own. You're good. Oh man, you got the Four of Cups. Look at, he's like drinking out of this. The Four of Cups is supposed to be like a missed opportunity. It's like you trust your spirit guides so much that if you miss something, you know it's because it wasn't for you. It's really cool. We got the Fool. Okay, new beginning here. Knight of Cups. The Sun. There could be a fire sign here. You could be a fire sign, or there could be a fire sign who is a secret admirer of yours. Could be a Leo. Someone's hesitant. Someone's hesitant. What is this? What is this hesitation? Ace of Swords. Death. What is this? Queen of Wands. Ten of Cups. King of Swords. The Hermit. Tower. Six of Cups. Or Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. There's something going on here with a masculine energy who had to learn some lessons as far as balancing their inner feminine. Okay? This is someone who you're mirroring in a different way. This karmic from your past mirror to you your traumas. You and this other person here could be a fire sign, could be a Leo. They don't have to be, but they had to balance their inner feminine. So this could have been somebody who was lacking nurture, almost someone who didn't feel that nurturing. They had to learn to nurture themselves. Anyways, I don't know what all that's about. The King of Wands. Yeah, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are both out here. Ace of Cups. Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Two of Wands. Six of Cups. Seven of Wands. You and another masculine both had pretty karmic relationships that taught you some rough lessons. Rough lessons. But anyways, yeah, it's like there's two different people coming into union within themselves right now, and there's going to be an outer union too. That person's not really coming up much in this reading. This is more so about this karmic from your past, and I guess the purpose of why they were in your life. They were mirroring your trauma that helped you come into union with the masculine side of you. Assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. We got be real, full moon in Aquarius, reveal what needs to be seen, and full moon in Scorpio, and forgive, full moon in Pisces. Bottom of the deck, know your worth. Okay. Oh, we got avoid trauma. This is coming out to clarify, assess the situation. We got the law of attraction to clarify, be real. We got truth to clarify, reveal what needs to be seen, and protection to clarify, forgive. Focus to clarify, know your worth. Strength, accept responsibility. The past, love, release blocks. All right. Okie dokie. Go deeper. New moon in Scorpio, attuned to the divine. All right. So if you've still got questions about this relationship from your past, you're being called to talk to your spirit guides about it, okay? Or you can just tune in here and listen to the readings. I'll tell you what's going on. Anyways, abundance planning. Some of you need to do some abundance planning. Be still. Some of you need some rest or to just chill at the moment. Use your hands. Some of you need to create something, cook something, make something. Ooh, sweet treat. I said cook something. She wasn't cooking there tonight, but I was thinking cook something. Maybe you need to bake something. Okay. All right, let's get an angel number. I'm about to cook as soon as I get off of here. I'm going to cook some salmon. And Publix sells a Mediterranean quinoa that I like. 9999 lessons learned. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive toward your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. This is the second time that came out yesterday. Your lessons have learned. 1919 psychos. I almost said psychos. Cycles. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. 5555 clarity. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. So, some of you just need a perspective shift here on what this person from your past purpose was in your life. Trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, all in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. Learn to ride the waves of life when faced with difficult times. You can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Okay, message from Archangel Michael. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with describe the situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. Get one more. Prayer will help this situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone else to whom you pray, such as Jesus, I ask you for divine intervention. Describe the situation. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me and this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. And then you've got shield yourself at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. All right, I like that. All right, let's see. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most star seeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? All right. So, anyways, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please press the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you during the next reading. Take care.